This is the stir fry you want to be making when you don't want to cook, you don't know what you want to cook, or you just don't have the time to cook anything, because this, my friends, is my 15-minute chicken, greens and eggs. Look at that steam. Can you even see that steam, Dax? So hot right now. Okay, so my 15-minute chicken, eggs and greens, I wanted to prove to you guys that it's a real 15 minutes. So we're gonna do this with the timer on, which is a little scary because I need to tell you all about my new amazing book, plus cook the dish in the 15 minutes. Okay, go, done. So this recipe comes to you from my brand new cookbook, Just As Delicious. Oh my goodness, like, this book is so beautiful. I love the fact that I can distill all of the tips, the techniques, the recipes that I love, that you guys love, into books like this. And this is the companion book to Always Delicious. You just have to get it. It contains all of the tips, the techniques that you guys love to watch on my channel, that I love talking about, the recipes that you love to cook, and I just couldn't fit them all in the first book actually. So here we are with the second book, and I've really gone to town in here, guys. So really deep dived into a lot of the techniques that make dishes great, given you step-by-step shots, given you all the different tips for every kind of different dish, whether it's a classic Vietnamese noodle soup or it's my take on like the best chicken parmigiana. I mean, that cheese, come on. So good. And then, you know, this recipe that we're making today is from a chapter called Make It Really Fast, and it's about dishes that you can make really fast, but without being flippant about it. You know, these are the kinds of recipes that you will use every week, because everyone wants a simple solution to make something at the end of the day when they maybe don't feel like cooking or don't know what they want to cook. So that's what we're doing today, and we're doing my 15-minute eggs and greens, 13 minutes to go. Okay, so let's get cooking. I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so I need some oil in here. Now, I'm going to make a classic Asian fried egg here first, because for me, a classic Asian fried egg is like an essential life skill. So oil, do the egg in a little bowl first. While I'm waiting for that oil, I'm just going to slice up my green beans here. What is it about time challenges? It's like literally, the second the timer goes on, I can't chop or use my knife properly. Okay, so green beans, I chose these ingredients because they're things that are very simple to prepare, like chop the green beans. The mince is mince, you don't have to slice it. So one less thing to do, one less chopping board to dirty up. Let me see if this oil is ready. This recipe is literally based on like one of my mum's very essential kind of stir fries, if you like, when I was growing up. She obviously was very busy too. And this was the kind of very simple thing we would have on a weeknight. Proteins, greens, there's egg, you know, you could serve this with rice or noodles. I'm just waiting for my oil to get hot here, and now it's hot. Okay, egg goes in. Now that's the sound I was waiting for. Okay, Asian fried egg. You kind of flip the oil around a little, and you just want to let that kind of sit in the oil, crisp up, gently toss the oil around, and you want to wait for those whites to really crisp up. Okay, still waiting for that to crisp up. I'm going to slice up my chili. Chili is optional. Do you know what? You could also do capsicum or bell pepper here if you didn't want the heat. See how you can see those like crispy golden edges now? Okay, that looks really good. I still like my yolk a little runny, so I'm going to leave that just like that. Okay, oil, pour that off. I just want to leave like about a tablespoon in there. I'm going to do garlic and chili first. Let's go with that. Okay, garlic in, chili. Ooh, that smells good. Even just the garlic and the chili, you know, so good. Chicken. What are we doing with time? Oh, we are going to kill this. Maybe. I can just cook this chicken. My other little tip here for when you're doing mince is, even if you don't have a wok, like the wider the pan, the better evaporation of those like kind of cooking liquids you're going to get, and the quicker the mince will cook. So that's my big tip for mince, because you know how sometimes the mince kind of gets a little soggy, like when you cook it you get some of that juice coming out, which I think dilutes the flavour a little bit. So the wider the pan, the less likely you'll have that happen. Now of course you can do turkey mince, beef mince, what other mince is there? Plant-free, plant-based mince. This is plant-free mince. Pork mince. Dax, you like a plant-free mince?
More of a kangaroo guy myself.
A kangaroo mince, oh my goodness. All right, so once your chicken is cooked or almost cooked, throw in your beans. And with the beans, I really want to keep the texture. I want them to be crunchy in there. So, you know, don't want to cook them too much. I'm going to go in with stir-fry staples. We have oyster sauce, soy sauce, and a little dash of fish sauce. I feel like this is like the Thai trio of stir-fry sauces, if you like. If you've got oyster sauce, you've got soy sauce, you've got fish sauce, you have yourself a Thai stir-fry. One of the questions I get asked a lot about oyster sauce is there an alternative that isn't seafood-based, like for allergies or people who are vegan or vegetarian? And yes, there is. So there's a really great version of oyster sauce that's made with mushrooms, very easy to find in your Asian grocery store, or look it up online. So it's a really great substitute. And actually that's the thing, in my book, I've actually got a whole chapter here on substitutions, because I feel like at the moment, you know, there's a lot of times where you can't find something, or it's not in stock, or you just don't have access to it. So there's a chapter here called Smart Swaps. So what do you do if you don't have gochujang? What do you do if you don't have palm sugar? What do you do if you don't have Thai basil? All in here. And the time is ticking, isn't it, Dax? All right, here we go. Ta-da! Your chicken and greens smells so good. As I said, you can do rice or noodles, but oftentimes I'll just have it just like this in the evening. Crispy egg, and there you go. I mean, look at that, 3 minutes to spare, and I've been talking a lot. I talk a lot. And that's like 12 minute chicken, eggs and greens. There you go. Ta-da. Look at that steam. Can you even see that steam, Dax? So hot right now. You know, it's got everything. Salty, savory. The chicken is really nice and tender. It's just so good. Yum. So there you go, guys. I mean, look at that. It looks yum, it's colourful, it's got your vegetables, it's got all those things, the crispy egg. Oh my goodness, I love that crispy egg. This is just one of the many reasons why I hope that you guys love my book. It is available right now. If you head to my website now, my team have put together a really great deal on this book. And the last thing is, I just want to thank you guys for making all of this possible. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do all these amazing things. So thank you, and I hope you love my book just as much as I do.
Hey guys, if you want to know whenever I'm releasing something new and delicious, then you should hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that I can let you know every time something new is coming out. Thanks, see you!